So a writer for the Washington Wizards on Sports Illustrated says that Jordan Poole will regret, yes, I said regret, getting traded to the New Orleans Pelicans. So we got to break this down right now in the Pelicans scoop. Y'all already know what time it is. Cue my music.
This is the Pelican Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another edition of the Pelican Scoop. I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and ladies and gentlemen, we are trudging away to get to training camp right now. It is, like I say in every damn video, I guess in the month of August, it is peak off season. So I've been scavenging the internet, interwebs, whatever you want to call it, from good sites to bad sites, to try and find some Pelican news for everybody. And I've come to report back, I might have stumbled upon a gold mine. I might have. So, writer for the Washington Wizards on SI Sports Illustrated, very prestigious website, very prestigious job to get in the media world. He wrote a couple days ago. Well, the 27th. What is today? The 28th. So this was yesterday. He wrote it on the 27th. He wrote an article about how Jordan Poole, who got traded from the Washington Wizards this offseason to the New Orleans Pelicans for C.J. McCollum and some other guy, who cares? That's not the point. It's not the point. The point is, he wrote and said that Jordan Poole will regret, yes, I said that correctly, regret getting traded to the New Orleans Pelicans this season. So you know me. Y'all know how I get. I gotta sit here and look at my own two eyeballs and really analyze this and really try and figure out where are you coming from, what point are you standing on? Because last time I checked, the Wizards are not some type of world beat. It ain't like the Washington Wizards are knocking at the door to make the playoffs. I mean, we'll see. You got some young guys. You got a lot of young guys. So we gonna see. So without further ado, let's break down this article right now. So as you can see from the opening screenshot, it says Jordan Poole may wish he was still with Wizards. This is written by Tyrone Montgomery on August 27th, 2025. So yesterday, it says former Washington Wizards guard Jordan Poole may regret the trade sending him to the New Orleans Pelicans. Tyrone, my brother, Tyrone, they done cloned you, Tyrone. You better come with it, Tyrone. You better give me something, bro. You better give me something, Tyrone. It better be some damn, the Wizards they're knocking at the door to make them. You better come with something, Tyrone. You talk about my team, Tyrone. I talk about my team, so let's go. So the opening statement, it really doesn't matter. It's basically comparing, going from living in a house to moving back into an apartment and taking like a pay cut from having a good job. So basically about having something and downgrading. That's what the opening statement was really about. I don't want to read it. It's a lot of word soup, and we got to get this video rolling. So we're going to skip past that. Just basically imagine saying that let's say somebody was the CEO of this company, and now they went down and now they're the janitor at a high school or something. Not saying, discredit anybody's jobs or nothing, but you go from the CEO to janitor, it's a downgrade. That's basically what he's saying, from going from the Washington Wizards to the New Orleans Pelicans is that much of a downgrade. That's what Tyrone Montgomery had to say. And then the context he gives with that, he posts this screenshot that was posted by an NBA retweet on X to everything app. Basically a supposed potential lineup for the Pelicans next season, and they have Jordan Poole coming off the bench. And that just goes to show just the amount of misinformation out there on the internet, and people will literally believe anything. DeJounte Murray is not going to play for the New Orleans Pelicans to maybe 2026. Maybe like early 2026. He ain't coming back no time soon. But every time you see somebody post a line about the Pelicans, they got DeJounte Murray starting. Brother in Christ, even if he does come back, he will not be starting off rip. He's coming back from a torn Achilles. Okay, he's coming back from a torn Achilles. Jordan Poole, Joe Dumars did not bring this man in to come off the bench. Jordan Poole, unfortunately, he's going to be playing a one. He ain't really much of a point guard, but he's going to start. So I already see where this is probably going to go. Tyrone probably is still misinformed, like a lot of people. I get it's the Pelicans and whatever, but if you're going to come out here and say this, bro, at least be informed about how the team's going to look and how the lineup's going to look. Jordan Poole is going to start. DeJounte Murray will not be back for the next 6 months, honestly, at this rate. Like, just call it what it is. Just call it what it is. And it's a torn Achilles. He ain't coming back from meniscus. He ain't coming back from, I tore my pectoral muscle. No, he's coming back from an Achilles injury. Now people be like, oh well, he tore the left. Who cares? It's still an Achilles injury. So I already see where you probably gonna go with this Tyrone. You're gonna be like, hey man, he's coming off the bench with the Pelicans, and maybe for the Wizards he was starting. So let's see where you go. This is where it really begins. So he says, Poole is just 26 years old and has already accomplished a lot in his NBA career. He took some time to develop and become the player he is today, and he spent some time in the G League to further his development in his game. Right? Correct. After that, he played for the Golden State Warriors, obviously in reserve role, and won a championship, six-man. The 2022, oh my God, so many twos. 2022 playoff stretch with Jordan Poole, he was going absolutely bonkers. All right, let's keep going. Things continued to move in the right direction as he was traded to the Wizards. Is that the right direction? Going from the Warriors to the Wizards, getting traded? Some key moments that were missed. That kind of transpired to him getting to the Wizards. I'm just saying. He became a starter and put up all-star-like numbers. However, being traded to the New Orleans Pelicans, he is now expected to return to a reserve role and come off the bench again. False. Jordan Poole will not be on a reserve role. Jordan Poole will not be coming off the bench. Honestly, I hate to say it, but my hot take is DeJounte Murray will not be on his team next year. Like, they're going to let just DeJounte come back in 2026 and they'll see what he got, and they're going to try and move off from that offseason. I don't think DeJounte Murray has a future on the Pelicans. I think Jordan Poole does, and I know it, and I know for a fact is not going to be in a reserve role. Now, let's say he is, and I'm wrong or whatever. I'll come back and I'll apologize to you, Tyrone. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong. But no, that is just pure misinformation. I don't know where you got that from. You could have tapped it. Why you not tapped into the Pelican scoop? What's going on, bro? I let everybody know what's going on about the Pelicans. Why you not tapped in? I would have been told you. If you'd reached out to me, I would have told you the real. I would have gave you some real inside scoop. But anyways, let's keep going. While his team's situation may be a bit better than his former situation with the Wizards, both teams still didn't make the playoffs. With that being said, Poole still will continue to lose many games as the Pelicans are always hit with many injuries to their most important players on the team, Zion Williamson. Hey, I just want everybody that's watching this video, everybody that taps in with the Pelicans, I want everybody that is in this community, look how other people talk about us. Hey, that's not his fault. That's nobody's fault but the players on the team, but the actual franchise. This is how the Washington Wizards are, how their outlook of the Pelicans are. So I just go to show you how, just think about better teams, how the outlook of the Pelicans are. Nothing. Literally nothing. This man, like, he just said, yeah, they're going to lose. Like, yeah, he went from the, look, like, all right, cool. Yeah, he might have moved from the projects, but he's still in the hood. Like, yeah, he moved from the projects, but he's still in the hood, though. Like, yeah, he might have got a little house, but he's still in the hood, though. Like, that's better than what we got. What you think they're going to do? The Pelican, what? Zion Williamson, man, you saw what Zion did. Like, you see? Y'all see. God forbid Derek Queen's not good, because Lord have mercy. Anyway, let's keep going. Poole was close to making the All-Star team with the Wizards. I don't know if I might have read that wrong. Hold up. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I might be tripping. My bad. Hold on, y'all. Make sure I read that correctly. Let me see. Poole was close to making the All-Star team with the Wizards as he was clearly the alpha on the team. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. The Wizards trusted him and gave him many opportunities offensively. He won't be in the same situation with the Pelicans, especially coming off the bench. Tyrone. Did they clone you, Tyrone? You better call Tyrone. We ain't calling you for nothing, butter. We ain't calling you for nothing. Never. You ain't never getting a call. We ain't calling you for nothing. Are you kidding me? What? You thought... So you thought they was going to just trade CJ McCollum and not like... all right. Poole may regret being traded away from the Wizards, as the Wizards were still losing. Poole was able to demonstrate his skill and a talent that can't be taught. Being a team leader, he was able to showcase the talent both in game and on the sidelines, coaching the younger players. Poole very well, the younger. So But you already stated earlier in the video he's 26 years old, so why he want to be sitting there coaching the younger players? He's kind of like entering the prime of his career and should be trying to take off and has the opportunity to. I don't know. I can't really speak too much about the Pelicans because, again, it's like I'm not gonna act like the Pelicans are like, oh my goodness, we're the Boston Celtics. You're talking about us like this? Like, no, the Pelicans are the Pelicans. You're watching the channel because you like the Pelicans, so something's obviously wrong with you if you're watching my content about the Pelicans. So, but anyways, I'm not gonna say anything, but like to make it just act like he's not gonna like they traded for him to not do anything for the team. I get this off season, you want to drive engagement and whatnot. I don't know about that, my guy. I just don't know about that. All right, let's wrap this bad boy up. Poole may very well become unhappy and request a trade, possibly ending back up with the Wizards somehow again. Well, again, somehow, whatever. By Tyrone Montgomery. Sports Illustrated, Washington Wizards. All right, Tyrone. Appreciate the article. Gave me something to talk about. Thank you very much for that. But a couple things. Number one, Jordan Poole will be a starter on the Pelicans. He will have a lot, dealing with Silly Willie. It's going to be, we got to see how the Silly Willie dynamic works out, but he's going to be entering the prime of his career on the Pelicans. I don't think he wants to sit here and babysit a bunch of 20 and 19-year-olds on the Wizards. I get it. The Wizards are in the East. You're playing absolutely nobody. The conference is extremely weak, so yeah, he might be able to seem like Jordan Poole because he's putting up these numbers on the Wizards that he's going to make the All-Star team. That was never going to happen just because of off the amount of wins the Wizards get. That was never going to happen. LaMelo Ball can't even make the All-Star game, and he's puts out way better numbers and way more flag, got way more fans, and he can't make the All-Star game because the Charlotte Hornets ain't worth a damn. So there was no way in hell Jordan Poole was close to making an All-Star game with the Wizards. I'm sorry to let you know that, but that is just the truth. Now, is he going to make the All-Star team on the West of the Pelicans? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not going to act like, but the Western Conference, yeah, you got big boys. It's the big boys. Like, I'm just calling what I see. But no, he will start for the Pelicans. And if anybody that is future is looking kind of bleak on the team, well, for his position-wise, is definitely DeJounte Murray. Definitely him. And if we're being honest, I see General Joe getting rid of DeJounte way before he get rid of Jordan Poole. Oh, all day. Jordan Poole, he made that move for Jordan Poole. He inherited DeJounte Murray. He owes no loyalty to that brother. And DeJounte already came out and said what he said. So you already know the franchise looking at him kind of sideways. I'm not saying what he said. He shouldn't have said what he said, but he did come out and say what he said. So they're going to do what they do. You know how franchises get. They are very petty. But overall, to wrap this video up, ain't no way in hell I think Jordan Poole will regret leaving the Wizards for the Pelicans. All right, I don't think he will do that. And number two, I'm willing to put my paycheck on the line. He's going to start for the Pelicans this year, without a doubt. Even when DeJounte comes back, Jordan Poole will start. Promise you that. I'm willing to go on a limb and say that. And number three, said he's 26 years old. Why is he going to sit here and try and babysit Trey Johnson and AJ Johnson, Bob Carrington, Alex Sarr, and all that? Y'all have young talent. Focus on them. His timeline didn't fit with y'all. We're going to see how it fits with us. But overall, man, y'all go show love to Tyrone if y'all want to. But overall, y'all comment down below. Do you think Jordan Poole will regret leaving the Wizards for the Pelicans? Or will he regret this anytime in this season? I'm all ears. If you're a Wizards fan, say whatever you got to say down in my comments. Hey, Tyrone, if you're watching this, appreciate the article. And no free promo. I'm just playing. I just play. Hey, look. Hey, man, I've been your host of the Vote, Jordan Kitchens, man. I'm signing out, man. I'm out. Peace.